Students, let us see how questions were spread over the chapters of biology in NEET for the last 3 years from 2023, 24 and 25. This would help you to prepare the chapters for NEET 2026. Okay, in case of sexual reproduction and flowering plants, we had 3 questions in 2023 and 24. And in case of 2025, the weightage was more in that chapter. We had 6 questions. The next chapter, human reproduction, we had 2 questions in 2023 and 3 questions in 2024, and there were 4 questions in 2025. Okay, in case of reproductive health, there were always 3 questions in 2023 and 24, whereas in 2025 we had only 1 question, that was from infertility and IVF techniques. And in case of principles of inheritance, we had 5 questions in 2023 and 6 questions in 2024, and in case of 2025 we had 4 questions. Okay, in case of molecular basis of inheritance, we had 7 questions in 2023, 5 questions in 2024, and we have 8 questions in 2025. In case of evolution, 1 question in 2023, 3 questions in 2024, and there is only 1 question in 2025. In case of human health and diseases, we have 4 questions in 23 and 4 questions in 24, and there are 5 questions in 2025. Microbes in human welfare, there was no question in 23, there was 1 question in 2024, and we have 4 questions now in 2025. Okay, this is the reason we ask students not to omit any chapters in case of biology. In case of biotechnology principles, there were 4 questions in 23 and 5 questions in 24, and there are 6 questions in 2025. In case of biotechnology applications, there was no question in 23, there were 2 questions in 24, and there are 3 questions in 25. In case of organisms and population, 4 questions in 23, 3 questions in 24, and in 2025 also we have 3 questions. In case of biodiversity and conservation, 2 questions in 23, 3 questions in 24, and 2 questions in 25. In case of ecosystems, we have 4 questions in 23, 1 question in 24, and again in 2025 we have 4 questions. Okay, so these are the spread out of the questions over the chapters of biology. There are 3 questions where we would say it's a combination of more than 1 chapters.